Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is the guidelines for part 2 examination preparation. We are running this correspondence course, but this is more than just a correspondence course. It's a guideline that is prepared by me based on the experience with many doctors who have been sitting for the exam, and most of them have passed the exam as well. I have already sent you the syllabus and the curriculum modules, and the study guideline has been sent. But in this study guideline you are shown the number of questions, and these number of questions, each of the questions this time will have an identity of a subject, so you know what subject to revise to understand that question or answer that question. So I want you to answer first and then revise the subject afterwards. You will be given 15 EMQs and 10 SBAs each week for the next 17 weeks. And also I want you to, you also will be given review articles, some textbook reference and some guidelines as well. At the end of it you will be given a mock exam, which is a complete exam before you go for it, so that you are prepared. The main trick is in understanding the question. Second, answering it as if you are answering it in the exam. So when you are sitting and answering it, we are given time due. I want you to, you will be originally in the exam, you will be given 50 SBAs and 50 EMQs in each paper. In which case, you are given 10 SBAs which you must complete in 14 minutes. You are given 70 minutes for the SBAs and 110 minutes for the EMQs. So you will complete one SBA in about 1.5 minutes and one EMQ in about 2 minutes. So remember that. So timing is important, answering the question in exam format is important, and studying the subject under the subject title is important. The other thing I have given you, I'm sending you, is the format in which I want you to record what you have done on a daily basis. It's a daily basis sheet. It's a daily sheet, daily timetable. I want you to spend about 2 to 3 hours at least if you are serious about the exam. It is easy to do if you do it on a regular basis. If you don't do anything at all the whole week and sit on one day and try to do, it will be very tough. So I suggest to take it in small morsels for you to study. I will send you video links and reading material and notes, and you note down what you are doing, what subject you are doing on each day, and you have a actual chart that is given to you, where each week what you have done, you can note it down in this sheet. The guidelines that is coming from me and what we are sending will be in this list. This is a list on a monthly basis. We will send every month. We say this month we are going to send this to you. Next month we are going to send this to you. Like that you will have it. So you will get it. But when you study that and read that, you should write it here. So obviously this will be almost a copy of this one if you have done it properly. One other thing I want you to do, I want you to do at least one EMQ and 1 or 2 SBAs every day. Just make them from the subject that you are reading. If you do that, and I am using this technique because most people have difficulty in understanding EMQs, understanding SBAs. Since you are making it, and I want you to make it and send it to me, send a copy to me. I will tell about how you have made it, if it's a good structure. Now, if you keep on making it, you begin to understand how they make questions. And if you understand the questions, you always pass. The difficulty is not the knowledge, but the understanding of the question. Understanding and timing are very, very important. In order to improve your capability of understanding the question easily, at the limited time, under stress, I want you to make questions. And we will use your questions to recycle so that if they are good. If they are not good, we'll send it to you and correct it, and then once you agree, then we will use it. It'll go into the bank. So, I am making questions, you're making questions, we'll have a large number of questions, and your colleagues are making questions for me, and this means we'll be pulling up a large number of good MCQs, good AMQs, your own, to prepare the subject.
It's 18 hours.
It's essential that you make sure that you understand the questions, and if you have any difficulties, I want your feedback. Feedback, do it once a week for me. In this feedback, okay, you can send me the questions that you have made for the week, plus your own feedback on what subjects that you find it difficult to grab. Don't forget to make a list of hot topics, a list of revision material that you will be using in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So you have 17 weeks to go, you're starting today, and then hopefully you will be able to improve by the week, and you will see, you yourself will see the improvement as you try hard. I wish you all the best, and if there is any questions or any queries, please email it to me or text me on my number, which is 0555 673457, and you can also send the same text message to Noha, who will follow it up with me. All the best to you, and I will give you similar videos once a month or so that we can see what the reviews are, what the feedbacks are. So it's an interactive program, and it is very dynamic, and I want to keep it dynamic. All the best to you. I hope you will get many of your friends to join this course, and it will be very interesting. We are planning to run a revision course with Professor Konje, and I'll let you know in time, because I have contacted him, and I'll be doing that within the next week or so. All the best to you. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.